So PewdiePie's Minecraft world in 2020. Let's check it out. Hello everyone, thank you so much for paying the channel a visit. As you can tell by the thumbnail and title of today's video, we're going to be doing a review of PewdiePie's Minecraft world here in 2020, but we will be using obviously some very fancy shaders and very fancy resource packs. A resource pack that I will be using will be two of them. It'll be Stratum and R14. The shader pack will be Continuum, I believe it's pronounced. So those are the resource packs and shader packs that we'll be using in today's video. Links will be in the description below if you want to set this up on your own PC. Just keep in mind that you will need a very powerful computer in order to run this properly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with the main area here, and I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what it looks like with these new textures and resource packs. And this would just kind of be what it would look like if he had downloaded these shaders and started playing his world. But yeah, we're just going to do a little review of every little area. So starting off here with this farm, we have some pumpkins here, we got some melons. They look pretty much the same, nothing too interesting here, but the water does look very nice. It has a nice little wavy texture to it, and it looks clear, a lot different than normal Minecraft. This right here is Water Sheep's memorial. It looks very nice and fancy. The reflections of the light coming off from the sky is refracting on the surface. Looks very fancy, pretty cool. Let's see, what else do we have? So that's the main area. Obviously we have Jurgen the First, the original Jurgen, his memorial grave right here with some pretty flowers. Looks pretty nice. The gold looks pretty epic in this kind of resource pack here. What we're going to go ahead and do, obviously, because we have to, is give him some melons. Gotta pay your respects. Alrighty, moving on. Let's go ahead and pay the farm a visit. The farm over here. Where do you open this up at? We can just fly. Okay, so here is one of the undead skeletons. It's not the original one that he had. He kind of forgot about that one. Here is the, I guess, temple for water sheep. You can see the textures look pretty nice here. Very detailed in this resource pack. This looks completely different. And I really like this resource pack because it gives you a new appreciation of the work and effort that he put into making this world, playing for hours and hours on end every single day, creating something very, very beautiful. So obviously let's get into what you all really want to see, is this house right here where he sleeps and where he keeps his storage. But also we're going to look at this pool here. Looks very nice. It looks very fancy with these textures because of the water alone. Just makes it look completely different. So if we climb up here, we can go ahead and do a quick jump in. Alright, that was pretty anticlimactic. But let's go ahead and explore the inside of his house. Walking into the inside of his house here, we can see that the wood has a very nice texture to it. Makes it look a little bit more realistic, and you can see he has the birch tree here. The leaves are swaying in the breeze. That's a very nice detail there. Here is where he keeps his storage. Doesn't look too different. Again, a little bit more realistic. We can go ahead and head up to the top level, and let's show you guys what the top looks like. So here we have this up here. This is glass. It just looks different with this resource pack. So don't mind that. But here's his bed. Another little tribute thing for Jurgen the First. Here we also have where he enchants his stuff. I like how he set it up on top of the birch tree. It's very resourceful, very unique in my opinion. So the bookshelves look very different. They actually have like words that you could read if you zoom in. And they basically took images of books in real life, modified the text on them, and just put them into the game. Adds a nice real effect to it. And here is the enchanting table, looking very nice. You can kind of see a little bit of the text there. But moving on, let's go down to the second level of storage here. There's the little lava where he throws away items that he doesn't wish to have anymore. So that looks pretty neat. More storage right here, nothing too special. And let's go ahead and take the minecart and explore his storage system. We have to say hello to Klaus. Where'd he go? Hello there. It's pretty cool. Hello, just wanted to I pay respect to you too. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so we've reached down here. This is kind of what his mining area looks like, ray trace graphics. The lava looks, doesn't look too interesting, but the obsidian does look very nice. Has a unique texture to it. He has a little solar panel here, which looks different with my resource pack. And an ender chest, very nice. Lots of redstone there. But nothing too interesting to see here. The cobblestone does look a bit different in this texture pack. But other than that, everything is basically the very, very same. So moving on, we'll be exploring Sven's house. Oh, bye-bye, Mr. Cart. We'll be exploring Sven's house and seeing what that looks like with these textures. So located all the way over here, we have Sven's house. I just wanted to do a quick little overview of what the water looks like. It's pretty nice. But here is Sven's Japanese-styled house, and these textures, not too different, but a little bit fancier. You can kind of see the wood textures there that he used. This is also the sand. This is what the sand looks like. Has its own little texture to it. It looks pretty nice. So a random furnace there. And let's go ahead and explore the house. So here we have the same kind of block texture that we had in Watersheep's temple. And we also have the wood here looking very nice. And we can go past through here. Nothing super special, but the textures, again, look super realistic and fancy. So let's head back over here towards the back. Nothing too much else to see here. But yeah, that's what Sven's house looks with these texture packs on. Very nice. He's living it up, living in this world when Felix built it for him. But next we will be exploring the wonderful meatball tower. Okay, so here we have the wonderful, majestic meatball tower here. And it doesn't look very impressive, if I'm being completely honest. It looks relatively the same, but what I can say is that the dirt texture does look a bit different. If you zoom in here, super realistic, obviously. That's kind of the branding of this texture pack. But let's go ahead and head inside and see what else we can find. Okay, so taking a look around here, we have some, I think, mobs spawning. Oh, no, that's Enderman. Hello. Oh, you have such beautiful eyes. Anyway, it looks very dark here. You got a creeper spawning in over there. So it's dark enough for mobs to be spawning in. Nothing too special going on here. It's very dark. Nice little design there. But let's go ahead and go over to the IKEA tower. Alright, here we have the IKEA tower in all of its wonderful glory. The cobblestone looks very nice. If we go down here, we can kind of see what he did to like make the IKEA with the letters. Doesn't look any different than it does in the base game. But yeah. What does look different that I can say though is the wool. If you zoom in, it's a little bit more detailed than it normally is. So that's pretty neat. And then you have the ladder here. And last but certainly not least, we have this little area. The sun seems to be setting, casting some very beautiful, pretty shadows across the sand texture here. But here is the very, very respectable, very honorable Swedish flag that he built with that wool texture there. But yeah, that's pretty much all the area. Wait, there's one more area that I have to show you guys real quick. The village that he made. This is what it looks like. Mostly sand, more of the sand texture here. But the blocks look relatively the same. So nothing much has changed there. Wow, that water looks beautiful. Gorgeous with the sun setting. Wow. But the village doesn't look too different. It looks relatively the same except for the sand texture. But other than that, nothing too impressive. But anyway, that has been a complete rundown and review of PewdiePie's world in 2020 with ray tracing graphics. high-end graphics. If you want to download these textures and shader packs yourself, there will be a link down in the description below if you want to check that out. Keep in mind that if you want to run this, you're going to have to support the people who created these texture packs in their Patreon respectively. But if you're considering you want to spend a couple bucks and get this running on your PC, then links will be in the description below. Keep in mind that you will have to have a very decent, pretty powerful PC in order to run this properly. But yeah, thank you so much for staying till the end. I appreciate you very, very much. I just wanted to give everybody an idea what PewdiePie's world would look like if he had played with these resource packs. And if Felix ever sees this, I highly doubt it. But if he does, I highly suggest he does at least one Minecraft episode using these shaders. Again, link will be in the description below. That would be super awesome. Hopefully he does see this, or maybe it gets on the wire or something. And he'll be able to download this resource pack and give us at least one episode in the future with these textures. I would love to see him play with this. It would look so cool. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be responding to each and every one of you, and I will see you all in the next one.